The Paleo diet is also known as the Caveman diet. Its supporters claim we should eat like they assume our ancient ancestors ate, long before farming, factories, and fast food ever existed. It's a simple idea. Go back in time and eat real natural foods: meat, fish, fruits, vegetables, nuts, and seeds. No grains, no dairy, no processed junk. It sounds clean, pure, almost instinctive, the way humans were meant to eat. Here is the twist. Today, food is everywhere. It's colorful, tempting, and hard to resist. And for the first time in human history, what used to be a blessing, which is having plenty of food, has now become harmful. We have become more overweight and more confused about what to eat than ever before. So, can eating like a caveman really makes us healthier today? I am Dr. Almerie, weight loss surgeon, and in this episode of Diets Decoded, we will uncover what the paleo diet really does, what the science shows, and whether this kind of go back to basics is a smart move or just another modern myth. This is Diet Decoded, where we reveal what popular diets do to your body using science, not facts. To understand why paleo became so popular, we first need to look at where it all began: the world of hunters-gatherers. The word paleo comes from Paleolithic, the Stone Age, long before farming began. People who follow this diet believe our genes have not changed much, but our food has. And supporters believe this mismatch has led to the modern problems that we have, like obesity, diabetes, and heart disease. So the idea is simple. If you eat like hunter-gatherers used to eat, maybe you will be as lean and healthy as they were. Paleo is based on what they assume that hunter-gatherers used to eat, like lean meat, fish, eggs, vegetables, fruits, nuts, and seeds. It's all about whole natural foods and cutting out grains, dairy, and processed foods that came later on. Now try to picture it. A Stone Age campfire, you got some fish on the fire, wild berries and nuts, and certainly no coffee. It sounds simple enough, but simple does not always mean easy or healthy. So what happened when scientists tested this diet? Let's fast forward to today, when researchers studied people who tried to live this way in modern life. In the short term, the paleo diet was found to be helpful. People often lose weight and their blood pressure and cholesterol levels got better. But why? Because it cuts out junk food and sugars, and it focuses on fresh food and lean protein. That means you eat fewer calories without counting them, and the extra protein does help with making you feel fuller for longer. But here is the twist. One of the longest studies, lasting about 2 years, found that people on paleo diet, they lose more weight at the start than people on a regular healthy diet. However, after 2 years, that difference was gone. Both groups ended up with similar weights and similar health results. Other studies say the same exact thing. It works at the start, but the results fade away with time. That's the point most people start to give up. Not because it stopped working, but because living like a caveman in the modern world is very tough. So yes, paleo can kickstart weight loss and improve your health for a while, but it does not keep the edge long term. But what might be holding it back? Let's look at some of the hidden downsides that often go unnoticed. Meat is a big part of paleo, and that's where some of its problems can start. Meat gives you protein and iron, but too much of it, especially processed meat, can raise health risks. A large review in the Lancet Oncology found that processed meats like bacon, sausage, and ham are linked to a higher risk of bowel cancer, largely because of the preservatives and chemicals used in processing it. For red meat like beef or lamb, the risk is smaller, but still worth watching. That's why the NHS and the Cancer Research UK, alongside other global organizations, advise eating less processed meat, choosing fish, chicken, or beans more often, and keeping red meat portions smaller. But meat is not the only issue. Paleo diet removes grains, beans, and dairy, which can leave you short on calcium, vitamin D, and fiber. These nutrients are essential to keep your bones, energy, and digestion healthy. And for many people, that's where it starts to get trickier. Let's be real, cutting out so many foods makes paleo very hard to follow on the long run. So while it helps people eat cleaner by removing processed foods with all the excessive chemicals they have, a strict version can become quite unbalanced, restrictive, and very tough to maintain. So with all that in mind, where does that leave us? Let's pull it all together. Should you try paleo? Here is the simple answer of its good and bad sides. The good sides: It focuses on fresh, whole foods. It's high in protein, which does help with controlling your hunger. It can also improve health in the short term. As for the bad sides of this diet, it can cause nutrition gaps if you skip grains and dairy. It also has too much red or processed meat, which can raise health risks. It can also be hard to stick to with limited data on its long-term results. Like any diet, what matters is whether you could fit it in your life. If you want to give it a go, focus on ideas, not strict rules. Cut down on the ultra-processed foods, eat more real, simple meals, and aim for a balanced approach. Healthy eating is not about copying the past, it's about learning from it. I am Dr. Almerie, weight loss surgeon, and this is Diets Decoded. If you found this video helpful, please share it with somebody who might benefit from it. And if you missed our previous episodes of Diets Decoded, you can review them in the playlist below. I will see you in the next episodes of Diets Decoded, where we continue dissecting the world's diets, learning from them, and seeing how they could truly fit into our lifestyle. See you in the next video.